Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mama Eve, and today's a good day. Today's a great day. Today have been a marvelous day. But what's more important, I know that the day have been your day. And the day is not over. If it have not been your day, there's still time. So I am so glad to be back on. Hope that everybody had a very, very good weekend. I pray that everybody had a good weekend and got some things accomplished and did some fun things. So, things to break up the monotony and all of that good stuff. Try to cut my phone off, which may work and it may not. All right, let's see who's on here. Betty. Hello, Betty. How are you? I am glad to see you. I have a question if you could help answer. What is the question? I'll see if I can answer it. I may not. But what is the question? Type the question. Hey Kim, Kim Moon Whisper. Moon Whisper. Stretching that dollar. Isn't that's what we have to do now. Busy bee. My day was good. Basically, I had a few consultations, but we've been trying to knock out orders. I'm still not finished yet, but I'm working. I am really working on it. I, wo- I did my first candle. It was a John candle. Ain't no wax left. Would you say it's complete or to do it again? Um, Betty, I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, so I can't answer that. Where did you get this working from? Okay. Where did you get this working from? That would be my question because I don't know what you did. I don't know. I have no answer for that. All right. I mean, was it something that you seen somewhere? Hello, conversation after 40. How are you? How are you? I'm good, and I'm glad that John Candle Cinnamon and said some prayers. I seen it, but altered it to my feelings. Well, baby, then there you go. You said I seen it, but I altered it to my feelings. So go by your feelings to see. Um, I can't answer that. Okay, you go by. You said you seen it somewhere and you did it, but I have no idea. I have no idea if it was complete or not. Um, I don't. I never use cinnamon when I'm working doing Saint Michael or Saint Miguel's work. I've never used cinnamon for that I can remember. Maybe I have, but not that I can remember. So I have no idea what you did. Okay. Well, and yourself. I'm doing great. Um, Sunday is my only day. Didn't get too much. Didn't get too much accomplished. I set out to do some stuff, but I didn't get a chance to do it. The day just flew by so quickly. You know, I did a blue candle and found a blue jay bird in my garden. Oh, that's beautiful. Did you keep it? Did you keep the feather that you found? Tape the feather to the outside of if it was a glass, if it was encased with glass, like a 5 day or 7 day. Take the the feather. You can, but take that chicken, please, and tape it to the outside of the glass and see what happens. See what happens. Peace and love, all things wonderful. Thank you. Abundai core. Yes, try it. Hey, Eden, how are you? Do I know any herbs used for Saint Michael? Well, if I was you, I would Google it. Okay. All right. Because once again, I don't know what you're doing with these herbs. Are you taking a bath? Are you dressing a candle with it? Are you making a floor wash with it? So just Google herbs for Archangel Michael. There you go. Eden says she used a lot of dragon's blood for Saint Michael. I made my own candle oil with olive oil, cinnamon, and orange powder. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Sounds like a good combination. All right. Right. So the dragon blood would definitely absorb any negative vibrations that Michael is fighting for you. Definitely. I like dragon's blood. Um, you have to be careful with that because I have purchased some dragon's blood resin from some companies, and it was not really actually dragon blood. I do like the dragon blood sage, the one that's rolled in the dragon blood powder. I like that much better than just regular sage, white sage. Can I use incense ashes, dragon blood? Let me explain to y'all about incense. Like you're asking this question, sticks. And I mentioned this before, but I'll go over it again. A lot of times when we get stick incense, unless it's somebody that hand make them, uh, I don't know how much dragon blood is really on the sticks. They might be oil. It should be oil because what happens is you get these things called punks, and you put the oil, or I mean, you could put herbs on it. But most of the time, they use oil, and then they dry the punks, and that becomes the incense. So you know, sometimes you can get a good grade of incense, a better, let me say, a better grade of incense where you actually see the dragon blood on it. It look like it's rolled in it. So then I would say yes. Okay. Okay. She said, I use dragon blood stick incense and a St. Michael candle to summons him, to call on him. Even use dragon blood stick candle and the St. Miguel's candle, the dragon blood incense. All right. Hey, Sherry. I'm doing fine. Betty says they don't sell the candle here. I'm in Ireland. You in a beautiful place. Okay, you can do that. Thank you. Thank you. Ireland. Whew. That's quite a distance. Quite a distance. Um, are there many botanicals or botanicas or spiritual shops in Ireland? Just wondering because of the um, belief system of the leprechauns and pots of gold and rainbows and things like that? Is it something that I think I have seen some like on Facebook or something like that when they go in and tour, but I don't know. Yes, I don't know. I am mixed race. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see. We got 18 people on here and 17, seven thumbs up. Y'all get those thumbs up. Okay. For soulmate attraction without knowing the soul, would I pray? I am a firm believer. Now, y'all know that sometimes people don't agree with me. Sometimes I have my I always have my own thoughts about things. When I think about soulmates, when I think about twin flames and husbands, wives, I believe that the man, the male, even the male energy, would find the female. Now, what I also believe is the female have to be in position to be found. So what I would do if I'm trying to find my soulmate is I would definitely pray that I'm in the right position to find or for my soulmate to find me. That does not mean that everybody think the way I do. A lot of people don't think the way I do. But I know over these 40 some years how many times I have worked with people that it didn't work out. It just didn't work out. Now, they may even thought at one point that that was their soulmate, but they find out later on, no, it could not have been. And I think we rush things sometimes, and then sometimes I think we have to be cautious in calling upon, especially as a woman, calling upon our soulmates to, you know, I think they should try to find us. I think they should find us. And we just confirm it, we just know it, we believe it, and we stand in position. And how I get that thought is with Ruth and Boaz, where Ruth always was in the field gleaming, and Boaz knew that. So she was in position to be found. So I do believe that. But that's just my opinion. Okay? That's my opinion. So if you want to, I definitely would pray that I'm in position. Meanwhile, I'm in position. I'm getting myself geared up and ready for my soulmate. So when he comes, or when she comes, if you are a male, when I find her, we can be happy ever after. All right. Okay. Betty, I am doing classes. I think that you would really benefit from the classes that's going to be on Zoom. Take a look at the list of classes because some of these things are going to be addressed in some of the classes that I'm going to be facilitating. Okay, so just look at the Zoom. Look at the classes from the Spiritual Academy. Choose some because once again, some of these questions you'll be able to answer. Right? Oh, thank you, babe. They're all different. They all different prices. Some of them are very inexpensive, and there is some that's medium, and then there are some that could be at the upper range. But it depends on the class. The first, well, we have the Sex Magic Advanced class coming this weekend. All right, coming this weekend. So, for all those that have paid, thank you. Look out because you will be getting the code, the pass, the passcode to get on the Zoom. Um, that's the wash machine. At any time. All right. Where do we look? All right. Go on. Yes. Thank you, Betty. It is on the website. When you go on the website, it's 3 little bars across. You will click those bars and you'll see on there Spiritual Academy. Click on that, and it's 18 different classes that's offered. RW. Hi, Mama. Hello. Hello. Please take advantage, Betty. Take advantage of the classes. Take advantage of the classes. Thank you. You too. And you watching from so far, I do appreciate that. All right. Matter of fact, on Wednesday, that's going to be the last day that you can sign up for the class on Saturday. That's the cutoff on Wednesday. And then we have another class, Are You Built for This? Or I Am Built for This? Or We Are Built for This? And it talks about what it means to be spiritual. What does it mean? What's expected? The do's, the don'ts, the maybes, the maybe nots. So that's going to be a wonderful kickoff class for a lot of us. All right. All right. Yes, it's going to be wonderful, but you got time for that one. And maybe by the end of the week, I'll put on we'll put more information on a date for the next two. So I'm trying to do it like that so that people can, adjust their schedules so that they can come if they really want to the Zoom. Hiccups. Okay. Good. What time is it over here? It is 6:57 p.m. at night. 6:57. So you must say it's almost 7 o'clock. What about there? Oh, you have military time. All right. 23:57 p.m. at night. All right. So let's see. 11:57 at night. That's late. 11, almost 12 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. Almost midnight. Yes. So y'all get these up. I want to talk a little bit about portals. There is some, what is a portal, first of all? We hear that word all the time, especially in the spiritual community. This is a portal, that is a portal, or is it a portal? It's not a portal. There are many, yes, Betty, that's true. That's a wonderful way to say it. An open doorway or a tunnel. A tunnel. I like to think about it like a tunnel. Something that connects the physical to the spiritual. the physical to the spiritual, the physical to the spirit. All right. There are many things, even in our homes, um, that could be portals. We ourselves can be a portal. Um, let's give some examples. A mirror. Mirrors can definitely be portals. Definitely. There is some that we tell to cover the mirrors up at night. Some people won't even have a mirror in their bedroom. I know this might seem silly to some folks, but some people won't even have a mirror in their bedroom. We watch, and I always talk about this, how we watch these movies and people are coming through, grabbing people through the mirrors, and a person will look in the mirror and it's a whole nother figure in this mirror. So sometimes when we watch these movies, they're actually telling us the truth, or showing us the truth, but we don't receive it a lot of times. So definitely a mirror could be a portal. Now, does that mean every portal is bad? No, not necessarily. I'm going to tell you another portal that over the years I found in the home that could be and can be a portal, a closet. A closet. A lot of time there is a lot of spiritual activity around closets. Around closets. So a closet can be a portal. One big one, one huge one that some of us may not think about. A toilet. A toilet is a portal. A toilet can be a portal. That's why every once in a while we need to cleanse. Now, I'm not talking about with bathroom cleansers and things like that, but you can simply put salt, a little salt. You could put holy water. You could put some cloves of garlic down in the toilet. For some, this is what we do. Close the toilet up, the lid. Close the lid up. Because a toilet definitely can be a portal. We can be portals. We can be that connection, that like Betty said, that open doorway to connect from the physical world to the spiritual world. And that is not always bad. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's tricky. Sometimes it's very tricky. What do I mean by very tricky? Because if you are the portal, sometimes when you receive messages, if you are not on your P's and Q's, we can connect to what is called familiar spirits. So you would think that you're connecting to one entity when it's just totally not who you think that you're connecting to. All right? Yes, I'm telling you, Eden. I'm telling you, Eden. Yes, I'm on live.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So yes, see, I did the sea salt and the garlic this morning. This is what I'm talking about, Sherry. You on it, Eden. You're on it. So often when okay, for instance, if I have a client and they're telling me, Mama Eve, can you look at my home? It's some unusual stuff going on that we just don't understand. And you know, the oh yeah, I gotta remember to say this one too. I need to write it down. So I'll tell them to go to every room, snap a picture, and then I look at that picture to see if I can identify some negative vibrations or entities or demons. All right. And a lot of times it have to do with a closet. A lot of times it have to do with a closet. The closet in my guest room is a portal, and I haven't been able to get rid of it. Brown sugar, thank you. I will make that a class in the next go around on how to eliminate portals. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you another big one that this may surprise you. Maybe not all of us, but do y'all know that our pets can be portals? Our pets. This just happened to me a few days ago. I was in the room and Tiger, which is my cat, he came in my room and all of a sudden he started looking around. And this went on for about 15 minutes. And I was just staring at him like, okay, well, I know that this is not a negative or lower vibration. And the only thing I said was, whoever you are, you have my permission to identify yourself. I didn't care really if it was negative because that's what I do. All right. And I just watched him. He went like this and looked all around the ceiling. He looked all around the room. And I got a call on Sunday that one of my spiritual godmothers passed away. Then I said, that's who Tiger was looking at. That's who he was looking at. So he too, cats and dogs see things that humans don't see. I bet you some of y'all sitting back saying, Mama done lost her mind. But I'm telling you, dogs and cats can see things in the spirit realm. So they are still in sorts portals because they can see from the physical, they can see in the spirit. My dog does the same thing, and I like to think she can see the protectors. That's what I'm saying. It's not always bad. It's not always haunting. It's not always demonic. You know, they can see. My dog looks around. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, my dog did that. Yes, I'm telling you. So they can also be used as portals. Babies. Have you ever been around a baby, like an infant baby, and they just laughing and playing and looking around and waving and all of that? When they little, that's why we have to protect them. We have to protect our babies. We have to, because of the simple fact they are little portals. They can see mommy and daddy and brother and sister, but they can see something that we can't see in the spirit. So I have 2 small kids. So, it's good that we do things to protect. If that's no more than praying over our children, anointing them, there is bracelets that they can use. There is different red lavender that we use to protect our babies. There's metals that we can put on our babies and things to protect them. Sometimes you'll see a baby with a little red bracelet or a little red string around them. That's for protection because they are susceptible to spirits. Okay. Now, let's talk Hey, Cobra. Eden, yep, I've been obsessed with protection work lately. I'm constantly cleansing the house, praying for protection, even protection oil in body wash. And when I wash, that's right, beautiful, beautiful, Eden, beautiful. So let's now talk about portals, spiritual portals. Right off the bat, y'all already know what I'm going to say. Oracle cards, tarot cards are definitely portals. Definitely. Now, if you notice, before I read anybody, there is a particular prayer that I say to only allow good energy, true energy, positive energy. Because these two portals are the most they are really powerful as far as bringing in familiar spirits. Okay? So if you are using oracle cards or tarot cards, I want you to keep in mind that they are portals. They're connecting the reader to the spirit realm, and that's where we get information that we either keep for ourselves or we share with others. Every once in a while, it is good I know some people that do this, and I do it quite often. I will smudge, I will use Palo Santos, I will use Corporal, Benzoid, frankincense and myrrh, but in my office between clients, and not just between clients, but I also smoke my cards. I also smoke my card. I smoke where they sit at, where my clients sit at. I do that. I keep myself. Everybody come, they see me. There are certain things I'm going to do. I have my table right there. They're going to see me put my protection oil on. They're going to see me wash my hands with holy water or blessed water. There are certain things that I'm going to automatically do because I know that portal can be tricky. That's another tricky one. Because here we thinking we're connecting to one person and we're getting information from one person or one thing, and it's not even it. It's just imitation, imitators, imposters. I like that. Imposters. All right, imposter spirits. I never heard of that before, but now I have. Imposter spirits. All right. Let's see here. If you can only do one thing to do a blessing. Wait a minute. Let me see here. You hit the card. Yes, the cards. What's that? Scarian mirrors. For y'all don't know what that is. It's a mirror, but it's black. Now you can make them by taking a regular mirror and putting black paint on it. Okay, I do not mess with them because I cannot see. This is just me. Y'all know this is my opinion. I can't see that I'm pulling down and I'm calling on the light spirits looking through a black mirror. That's just me. I've never tried it. I'm not tending on never trying it. All right. So I know that they are portals. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. If you can only do one thing to do a blessing, what would that one thing be? Ron, that would be what kind of blessing that I'm doing. We can bless a person for health, money, a job, a lot of things. We can bless marriages, relationships. We can bless I would need to know what type of blessing, okay? All right. Let's see, Betty. I just bought an asked an angel oracle card today. I didn't open it. Can I use Florida water to spray? And what prayer can I say? Okay, you mean Florida water to spray the cards? If they waterproof, but why don't you use the incense? Use the incense to and before when you get a deck of cards, what you would do, you actually have to have a relationship. Oh my gosh, this sounds crazy. A relationship with them. That's why, that's why I have so many decks of cards, even decks of cards that people have given me and blessed me with. I can't use them. I cannot use them. You have to feel, you know how when we get our gemstones, we feel the one that we're supposed to feel the energy. What calls to you? You understand what calls to you? So with the cards, I feel as though it's the same way. You get a deck of cards and you know talk to them, pray over them before you use them. Yes, absolutely. I probably wouldn't use Florida water. Now, what I would use Florida water is if I have a mat where I'm going to lay down the cards. I would wash that mat or spray that mat with Florida water. Okay. But yes, you can use white sage. Thank you. You can use white sage to cleanse and just separate them. So, for instance, I have containers, but if I have my container and I'm burning incense, you can do every one, or you can, spread them out and get them through. Get them in that smoke to purify them. Okay. So would I use Florida water? I would not. But if that's all you have, it is better to, anoint your hands with the Florida water and just touch each card lightly, or put it on a little cloth. Don't make it soaking wet, and go over them and cleanse, because Florida water truly is for cleansing. So that was a good one. I collect them but don't use them. Okay, the cards. Yeah, Mia, why you said I? Yes, I've watched you do that before. I do it for everybody. I never just pick up the cards and just start reading. I don't do that. Even if I don't do it out loud because it's subconscious, I already know that I have to do it. And it's just second nature to do it, because once again, they're portals, tricky portals. Oh, that's beautiful conversation. Absolutely. Ouija boards. Ouija boards are portals. Think about it. You have the player, which is physical, and they're connecting to the spirit realm. Another one. I'm going to tell you another one. Let's think about this one. Crystal balls. We're not talking about the Wizard of Oz and all of that, where, she looking at it talking about Dorothy. No. I get so silly sometimes. But no, the crystal, because remember, crystals, they absorb, they send out and absorb energy. Energy. That's why if you have a crystal ball, you're not even supposed to put it in sunlight. It can actually catch on fire. You think about when some of us was younger, if you take a magnifying glass and put it in the sun, it can actually start a fire. That might be a Girl Scout thing, because I was in the Girl Scouts. All right. But crystal balls, they're absolutely portals. Absolutely. They connect the owner of the crystal ball or the user to the spirit realm. All right. By the energy. All right. Let's see here. Portal. Obsidian. used to any black stone. Okay, let's think about that. Okay, portals are two ways. Okay, it's like two ways. It connects the physical to the spiritual, and the spiritual to the physical. So obsidians and black stones, black onyx, and things like that, black tourmaline, they're more spiritual vacuum cleaners. They absorb negative. But I have never held a black tourmaline or obsidian in my hand and received a message from someone in the spirit realm. I haven't. Doesn't mean that it have not happened to one of y'all or all of y'all. But for me, I would not hold a black stone in my hand and expect a message. I would hold a black stone in my hand if I'm doing somebody and I receive a message and there's negative energy, negative vibrations I feel, get it. Get the stones. You know what I tell them? I tell my grand youngers and my son and my daughter and all of them, y'all get the incense burning. Get it burning right now. Bring the thing that's burning stuff out because there's negative energy in here. So with the black stones, I don't know that they are portals. Now, maybe, just maybe, if you was called, wait a minute, you might have something here. Conversation. If I was trying to contact somebody on the left side, negative side, I might would surround myself with the black stones and try to draw that negative energy in. That's the only way I really can see that. That's the only way I only can see that. And I'm not about to do that. But I could see that may possibly work as a portal. Like if you were sitting around and you just wanted to chit chat with a demon, you might be able to use that. I'm not doing that. No, thank you. All right. The granddaughter, how are you, baby? Okay. Yes, I felt called to this. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes, use white sage. Use white sage. Now, some people say, oh, nobody should give another person cards. I do not necessarily, because I've been gifted cards, but I do not use them. I don't throw them away, or I would gift them to somebody else, but I want to be able to have that relationship. That's crazy, but that's what it is. Let's see here. Let's see, Betty. Okay, let's see. I also have the Florida water bar soap. Yes, there you go. Yes, I do like that. I like ours too. And we just made a Florida water shower gel that I use. We have the bar soap. And I said, you know what? I want a shower gel. I want something that I can wash my hair with and use in the shower. So we now have the shower gel with the Florida water. Okay, let's see. Then again, spending time here with chat is a huge oh, thank you. Tom, hey Tom. Never have I, but a black mirror is a portal. Yes, we talked about that. Hey, Astoria, just joining. Yes, beautiful day. It's been a beautiful day. I was referring to skirt. Yes, it's absolutely a portal. One that I'm not fooling with. I'm not fooling with that. I do work with mirrors. And baby, I can do some things with a mirror. You hear me? But scaring, calling upon whatever's in there to come out. If it come out, I got you. And it's not going to be pretty. So I don't even do that. All right. All right. Let's see here. No, that's okay. I spell wrong all the time. No matter. I think black obsidian is large enough can be carved. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Probably could. But if it's, yeah, isn't it a mirror though that is black? I guess you could use a black obsidian mirror. Oh, baby, I ain't doing that either. Nope. Not doing it. So we have the crystal balls. What else? What else is a portal? How about our TVs? Absolutely. Yep. Betty, you're right. Absolutely can be a portal is that TV. It can connect from the physical to the spiritual. That's why I am very particular about what I watch. And we need to be very mindful of what our babies watch, our little honey buns. We should be very mindful. And a lot of times it's not even horror, because sometimes the cartoons, some of these shows are portals. I'm telling you. So it probably was when I was little, but we just didn't know. We just looked at, the good, wholesome shows and didn't think about it or wasn't taught about it. But a TV definitely can be a portal. Let's see here. Pendulum. That's another good one. Pendulum connects whoever's holding the pendulum to the spirit for a conversation, words, or answers. So a pendulum is a perfect example of a portal. Our computers. Absolutely, Ron. Our phones. Yes. These are the things that I often think about when in the Bible it talks about we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities, spiritual wickedness in high places. I think about these things as being high places. Even as crazy as this may seem, or crazy as this has sound, the phone towers. Have y'all ever experienced this? Have you ever been on the phone talking to a homegirl or boyfriend or a child, and you just talking on the phone, right? Then all of a sudden you look at the TV and they're showing a commercial about what you're talking about. Have that ever happened to you? Because it happens to me daily. It's like they're listening. That happens to y'all too? It could be about anything. Or I might look up something at work on my computer, at work, in my office, with the door shut, with the door closed. I could be looking up something, just searching something. So 5 hours later, I come home, I turn on my TV, and the commercial for what I've been searching for, it would be right on my TV. Have that happened to y'all? Hey, Juice Girl. That is crazy. It's energy. They're portals. These computers, the phones. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I even heard of stories where there are people's radios. Hey, AJ. People radios. When like spiritual activity, they get a lot of static. Let's think about this. Let's think about those monitors that people use and they hold, and sometimes they go to the cemeteries or they go and they receive a message. They receive a message from those that have passed on or familiar spirits. Portals, dowsing rods, portals. But y'all, I don't want y'all to think every portal is bad. It's not. Every portal is not bad. It's just you have to know the difference of being tricked or really truly doing what it's supposed to do. Okay? Oh, thank you. Any form of communication is basically a portal between two or more areas. Yes, it could be. Now, I don't know, like with recordings, like tape recorders and things like that. I don't know about that. Okay. And but there is so many different things that, I want y'all to be mindful. Be mindful. Things start going crazy in your house. Let's see. Just curious, mom. Do you believe in the Ethiopian Bible? Yes, I do, and I have one. I have one. Like someone tattooed me too, but she said somebody putting a tat of your name. But they said don't put a tat on your name or on a person that you're dating or husband, because they said that the statistics to that is you're not going to stay with that person. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true. You know, I don't know. I love tats. People say, "Oh, you should." The Bible say, I love tats, and if I wasn't, my all my children, and most of my grandchildren that's of age have tattoos, and I keep telling them one day I'm gonna get it. I just can't make up my mind what I want. Tattooing is bad. Love. Oh, I like tats. I love tats. I ain't joking. I'm not joking. Even at my age, I would get one. I don't think they're bad, love. Oh, they're talking about like if you put somebody's name on there. I don't know that that's true, but that's what they say. But people say a lot of things. People say a lot of things. We can't believe everything a person say. All right. So when it get down, I just want y'all to especially now, with so much things going on in this world, I want y'all to be mindful as best as we can. We gonna have to get through what this craziness in the world is right now, and I want y'all to be on point. I like them when others. I'm scared. I know. I know. My home may be a portal. Everything I think, let's say, everything I think it manifests. Very strange. Ooh, she think her whole home. So do you think that it's a portal that negative or positive energy is flowing through there? What would make you think that the whole house is a portal? Which it possibly can, because why? It have doors and it have windows. So I can see that. I can see that. Um, every company I know when Matcha Tats is broke up. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's the wash machine. Y'all know I need to do a GoFundMe for a new wash machine. Let's see here. Lion Gate Portal, yes. Yes, I agree. People can enter. There's a main door. And thank you. That's that when she talk about the home, the door. The door could be a portal because people have energy. Some people bring good energy into your home. Have you ever had somebody to come into your home and you could be feeling down, and when they come, their company just lift your spirits? You just feel so good. I used to have a best girlfriend, and it don't matter what I was going through. When she would come over to my home, and I would go to her home, we would eat salad, tuna fish, and I would feel so good when I left. But yet, you can have somebody come through your door, and when they leave, you like, get the broom and get the salt, get the sweeping, because they're gone. But that same stinky, low energy is left in your home. So yes, the door definitely can be a portal. Let's see. I'm sorry about the wash machine, y'all. Let's see. I keep seeing that people in the spiritual community are saying, don't go see the Conjuring movie. That's, well, you know what? If you really want to go see it, be protected when you go. I wouldn't see it in my house. Go to the movies, be protected, and go if that's what you want. Listen, if you want to go see it, go see it. But just be protected. When you come home, take you a nice spiritual bath. Before you go, take you a nice spiritual bath and put your oils on and go to the movies if you want to. Listen, we'd be surprised. No matter where you go, something can happen. You can go to the grocery store and people have bad energy in there. If you really want to go, go. But I just ask, please don't see it in your home yet. Don't see it. Sinners was bad enough. Sinners was bad enough to see in a home. I'm telling you. Let's see. Let's see here. I think the door, because you need to allow, baby, sometimes you don't have to allow somebody to come in your house. I know, let me tell you personally. I don't hardly ever keep, thank you. I don't hardly ever keep my doors locked. Most of the time I keep my door open. Okay. But there have been people that will come on in and they'll knock, but by the time they knock, they coming in through the door. That never happened to y'all. It'd be knock, knock. Hey, you in here? They in there. Okay. So yeah, I understand what you're saying. Let's see here, Ron. Would it be proper to say that there is a portal between you and all of the us currently on the chat? Absolutely. There can be. There can be, because if I'm reading, if spirit give me a word or a message for you, or you, or you, or you, definitely I'm the portal. I'm definitely a portal. Definitely a portal. Definitely a portal. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's one of my gifts. That's one of, not a gift that I chose. Probably if I had to choose it, I would not do it, or I would not be it. But that's a part of my assignment down here, is to be that portal. It's just that I have to have enough spiritual sense to know, to be able to identify the good spirits. Yeah. And sometimes people get on here on this, right on the chat, and what they try to do is bring that negative energy. They try to use a portal. They try to go through the portal of the computer to bring bad energy. I already know that, and y'all know it too. I am a firm believer of cleanse after guests. Okay, we got a tree. We got some trees coming. Oh my gosh. We got some trees coming. What is it for? I don't know. I wish y'all would see this. I got 3 trees.
That's my party.
Oh, for the party. Okay, I got you.
It's gonna be a jungle theme.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Hold on here.
Baby, you never know. Bend down so they can see you. Y'all remember Jay?
I didn't know who I am.
He used to make all my videos when they was good then, when I could show y'all how to do stuff. Okay, let's see here. I saw weapons the other night and had my anointing on me. Yeah, yes. I've seen a advert for that. Yes. Yes, they just walked in. Yes. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. AJ, they can't get past the sea salt, black salt. AJ, you too much, babe. Y'all, you too much. AJ says a woman's womb is a portal. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what makes it more powerful? Y'all know what makes it more powerful? I'm telling you. Thank you for asking, Mama. Yeah, this okay. What makes it more powerful is the water, the amniotic fluid. because you remember you got the womb, but you also have, that's J, y'all, with no glasses on. You have the water. Remember, water is a conductor of energy. That's why when I have my moms that is carrying my honey buns, I tell them no readings. No readings. I don't want them to do readings. I don't want them to do certain works. Don't do any of that because of that portal. Absolutely. Thank you, AJ. Let's see. Do you have readings for online Zoom? No. Mm-mm. The other day I was thinking of a vanilla milkshake. Okay. 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 All right. All right. So I think this has been a little helpful. I hope it's been helpful. Y'all cleanse them toilets. Um, even once during the waning moon, I manifest. There you go. Um, y'all know. Come on now. I'm going to cover this in the Zoom on Saturday that our body parts can also be portals. That's all I'm saying. Y'all read between the lines. Some of our body parts can also, they are portals. We'll talk about that more on the Zoom on Saturday. If you're just coming in, y'all remember Saturday is the Zoom, and you have until Wednesday to get in on that Zoom. After that, it will be too late. Also, if you have already secured your spot, in a few days, start looking for your passcode. Please do not share. Don't have no Zoom parties. Don't have no Zoom pizza parties, sleepovers, girls' parties. Don't do that, please. What time it is at? I think it's 7:30. But when you go on, you'll see. Go on over to the website and hit those those three lines. It'll tell you exact time. We're starting exactly on time. We have to. All right. So let's see. Is it anything else? I'm seem like I'm forgetting. Oh my goodness. Thank everybody that have already submitted your information for becoming a part of my extended spiritual family. I mean the overwhelming amount of you have already sent in your email address. If you're in the first cluster, check your emails. Check your emails. You should have already gotten or received something from me. All right? Please follow it. Once again, for those that have showed interest in becoming one of the spiritual children, you gave me your email. Check your email because the first group the information have already been sent out. All right. Let's see here. Spiritual plants. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm mailing my information and picture tomorrow. Good. Good. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I was shocked. I was shocked that so many people responded. I was shocked that so many people responded already. And they got all way. Where do we mail it to again? Where do we mail it again? Mail what, baby? Mail what? What you do is to this phone number, the 667 number. Let me put it here. 667-294-0274. This is for emails. I got you. I got you. Okay? For emails. That's the number. You just send me your email. You'll be receiving something from me. You follow the directions. And it starts before, because if you can't follow directions from the get-go, okay, we're going to have a little problem. All right? So you'll get it. You'll receive it. The first group have already received their goodies from me. All right? Already. So I want to thank everybody. All right? I want to thank everybody. I'm very excited. And you have till November the 30th. And then I'm going to contact everybody that's in between that time. We probably have a personal talk. Is that on WhatsApp? Wait a minute, do I add ahead of it? This is the phone number that you're going to send me your email. Don't send it on this channel. Don't send it right here on this thing. Don't do it. Don't do that. Go, just send me your email information and you would send it to that phone number. You would, of course, have to put a 1 in front of it. I'm in Ireland. It's then the number. Okay, so that's what you would have to do. All right. But I do want you to know that one of the deciding factors is if a person can travel. That's quite far. All right. All right. Or son, because we have many males on here too. Son or daughter. All right. So y'all, if it's not anything else, y'all, thank y'all for sharing my videos too. Thank you. Please continue. And y'all did so good. Busy Bee didn't even have to get on y'all today about the thumbs up. I appreciate that. So we gave her a break today. We gave a break to Busy Bee because usually that's the one I call the thumb patrol, the thumbs up patrol. So, and I appreciate that. I can't think of everything. I'm just one person today, right this second, because usually I'm two, but y'all know what I'm saying. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me for an hour or so. And I hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of the evening. This is the Lion Gate. This is the full moon. So y'all get your manifestation altars up. Get it moving. Get your positive candles burning. Take your positive baths. Y'all do that. Y'all do that. Y'all do that. Okay. And let's shoot for Tuesday tea tomorrow. If everything go right, y'all know what I'm gonna say. I can't promise it, but I'm gonna try my best for Tuesday tea tomorrow. All right. So y'all know I could run my mouth for another hour. I feel good, such good energy coming from my computer portal. Oh my goodness. I can be so silly sometimes, y'all, can I? All right, let's see. I have to go soon. Blessings to all. Next time. Okay. All right. Here, we're not just an ordinary channel, but we are a community. I say it and I mean it. One for all and all for one. Y'all continue, please. I still want my 100K. I want my 100,000. I want to put my display my YouTube plaque up. All right. And so I know we can do it. I know we can do it, and I know we are going to do it, but I only can do it with your help. That's it. I only can do it with your help. So share it with your friends, share it with your family, and don't just share, but get them to subscribe. And once you get them to subscribe, get them to watch. I don't want somebody just to subscribe to say, okay, I'll do it. Shut your mouth. I want them to watch because we're in a beautiful, we have a beautiful channel. If I could change anything, I would not. Okay, maybe I would change a little bit, but the majority we have such a loving, caring, kind community. And when somebody goes up against that, they are welcome to leave. And if even if they are one of the subscribers, they can unsubscribe. All right, but know that I'm going to give you a big hug today. Mm. Let me give you two because I haven't given you a hug in a while. Somebody haven't had a hug today. Somebody haven't had a hug in a while since the last time we hugged them. All right. And most definitely, one other thing that I'm going to say before I get off of here, and that is kisses. Mwah.